For centuries, Atlantis ruled the seas. Now, the sea had returned to claim it. What the people saw that night was beyond imagination. The greatest city of legend stood directly in its path. No wall could stop it. No fleet could challenge it. The ocean itself had become a weapon. For generations, Atlantis believed it was invincible. Within hours, that belief would disappear forever. The old legends spoke of divine punishment. Stories few people remembered. Warnings hidden within forgotten records. But the time for warnings had passed.
Atlantis focused on survival.
Every effort seemed worthwhile. Until they saw the true scale of the threat. The walls looked insignificant. Nature was operating on a different scale. Even Atlantis's legendary fleet appeared powerless. The storm intensified. The sky and sea seemed united. The entire island trembled. Earthquakes continued beneath the city. Ancient foundations began to fail. Even sacred places were not spared. Minute by minute, the distance disappeared. The sea had become a moving mountain. Many could not look away. Emergency warnings echoed through Atlantis. Preparation turned into urgency. The last hours had begun. And still it kept growing. The sea no longer belonged to Atlantis. The first impacts were already beginning. The city's defenses were being tested. And they were failing. The true force had not yet arrived. It was almost here. Atlantis had worshipped the sea. Now the sea demanded everything in return. The city waited. The ocean advanced without mercy. The air itself seemed alive. Then the moment arrived. The beginning of the end. Atlantis disappeared beneath darkness. And then the ocean struck. The impact shook the island. The sea had arrived. Water rushed into the city faster than anyone expected. The first line of defense vanished instantly. The legendary fleet could do nothing against the ocean. The sea continued its advance. Ancient foundations began to fail. At the same time, the Earth continued to move. The island itself was changing. The disaster was unfolding on every side. For centuries, the temple had watched over Atlantis. Now it stood against forces beyond control. Stone gave way to time and to nature. One of Atlantis's greatest landmarks disappeared. The sea showed no sign of stopping. Even the heart of Atlantis was no longer safe. The storm reached its peak. Every structure faced the same challenge. The island's greatest achievements began to crumble. The earthquakes became more severe. The land itself was breaking apart. Sea and earth merged into one disaster. The sky remained dark. Only brief flashes revealed what remained. The island was beginning to descend. District by district, Atlantis disappeared. The sea continued to rise. Symbols of power no longer mattered. Even the strongest monuments could not endure. At last, the storm started to fade. But the destruction was already complete. Only fragments of the city remained visible. The final landmarks stood alone. Their time was ending. Slowly, inevitably. Then Atlantis vanished from sight. The ocean reclaimed the island. Morning approached. The storm was gone. The city was gone. Only the sea remained. Yet beneath the waves, evidence of the legend endured. Time could not erase every trace. The story of Atlantis would survive for thousands of years. A mystery passed from generation to generation. Atlantis was gone, but its legend had only just begun. The search for